So assalamu alaikum and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to review this whole module or chapter of dictionaries and sets. We will do the review and then long quiz based on this chapter, and then tomorrow we will make a and tomorrow I have to make a certification project. I will discuss it in the end of the video. Okay, so what are dictionaries? Dictionaries are a data structure that store values in key value pairs, and we can use dict constructor and we give it a list of immutable data types. Okay, we pass a list of tuples as an argument in which the first element in the tuple is the key and second is the uh, what we say the value, and the keys in the dictionary must be an immutable data type like strings, numbers, and tuples. I don't think there is tuple. We can give it a tuple. Number, strings are tuples. Number, string, and tuple. Yes, tuple is an immutable data type. Let me search it. Can we give? Yes, so we can give it as long as every element inside the tuple is immutable. And we have bracket notation to access the values of the dictionary based on the key. So we pass key here, and we can also use .get method to get the keys if to get the key from the dictionary. If the key is not found in the dictionary, then we can give a default value, so .get does not throw a key error. And it's basically better than this bracket notation, because if the key is not found in the dictionary, it does not throw an error. Instead, it makes a new key with the assigned value. And we can use dot keys and dot values. They return a view object in which we have all the keys in the form of a like list, and from dot keys and from dictionary dot values we can get the view object of all the values in our dictionary. And there is also a method dot items which returns a view object which has the key value pair in form of tuples. And dot clear method clears our whole dictionary. Dot pop method pops or removes and returns a specific key value pair, and we give it the key and it returns the value of that key. If that key is not found in the dictionary, then it returns the default value, and if we don't give it uh, specify what the default value is, then it will give us a key error. Pop item is introduced in Python 3.7 and above. Removes the last element. Okay, so if we want to remove the last inserted element or updated element in our dictionary, then we can use .pop item and it removes that. .update method takes our dictionary in the form of key value pairs, and it appends and it appends it into the dictionary that we are using the update method with. So for example, uh, if we have 3 key value pairs in our pizza dictionary, then these two will be added to that pizza dictionary, and it will become the key value pair of 5, and it will become the dictionary of 5 key value pairs. And if in any case there is a key that is already in our dictionary, then what it will do, it will update the key with a new value. And iterating our values, we can use for loop, and we can give it a price variable, and we can use the dictionary dot keys values dot items to store it in a string, to store it in a loop variable. We are using dot values, so it returns a view object of values. 1 minute. Dot keys. Okay, yes, it returns a view object. So each value is then assigned to the loop variable in each iteration, and then we are doing our uh, operations on it. So we can iterate our keys using dot keys, same like this, returns a view object, and we are storing and printing it on the screen using the for loop. And we can iterate our key value pairs here. If we only give it one loop variable, then it will store each tuple into that loop variable. But if you want to uh, split this tuple into two, in which the first loop variable stores the key and second the value, we can do it like this. And enumerate function just keeps track of the elements, or elements in our loop uh, on that on the iterable we are iterating over. Like for example, we are iterating over product dot item, so it returns a view object of the whole dictionary, and then we are storing it in the index and product. So what it does, it returns two things. First, whatever is given to it as an argument, and second, an index. So the order is, first it will send out an index, and second, this whatever the its argument does, it will return it as the second uh, argument to the loop variable. I hope you understood it. If not, you can ask me in the comment section. And we can also initiate the enumerate from any number. uh, by default it starts from index 0, but we can initiate it from the index 1. And there are also sets that are uh, mutable and unordered, and they do not hold duplicate values, and they don't have their elements stored in any specific order, so we cannot use indices or keys to access them. And it can only include values of immutable data types like numbers, strings, and tuples. We can define a set like this, and we have to use a set constructor to initiate an empty set, and we can add the elements in our set using .add method. We can remove it using .remove and .discard. So there is a distinction between them, that .remove will uh, throw an error if the element is not found in the set, while the .discard method does not throw an error. And we have a .clear method, same as that of dictionary. It just clears the whole set. And is subset and is superset are unique methods that check whether all of the elements of one set are in the other set, or in case of the subset, uh, in case of the is superset, it checks whether this current set current set has all the elements of another set or not, and it returns boolean value according to that. Is disjoint methods checks that whether one set is disjoint from the other, we are using it on my set dot disjoint, and we are giving it an other set which as an argument which is your set. So it checks whether all of the elements of one set and the second set which is given to it as an argument are unique from each other or not. If every element in both sets are unique, then it returns true, otherwise not. And there is union operator. It just makes a union of both sets, like concatenates both of the sets. The intersection operator, which is ampersand, which returns a new set where the elements of both sets are common in both of the sets. For example, in these sets 2 and 2 is common, 3 and 3 is common, 4 is common. So it will create a new set containing the elements that are common in both sets, like this. A difference operator just takes two set and creates a new set and returns the elements of the first set that are not in the second set, like 2 3 and 4 are in the second set, but 1 and 5 are not in the second set, so it returns a new set containing these elements. And a symmetric difference operator, which is like this. I don't know what this symbol is. So it returns a new set with elements that are in either of the set but not in both of the sets. So one is in this set, 2 is common, so it will not be included, and just like 5 and 6. So it's basically like the opposite of intersection operator. And in operator just checks and returns a boolean value uh, for the availability of an element in a set. And there were also module section in which we learned about Python standard library. This, so I will just summarize this. It includes elements, it includes variables, functions and classes that are needed in a daily basis for our Python programs, and these are uh, divided into modules which we can import in our program using import statement. And each module does a specific functions. Like math module has math variables like pi, and functions like power, square roots, and so on, like this. Dot random generates a random number, and dot and re represents regular expression, which we can check, which we can use to check the what we say syntax of a statement, and we can use it to assure that the data is valid. And we have used that in our medical data validator project in my two previous videos, so you can watch them. And datetime returns a object in which we have it is an module, so it has the all the elements that are needed to represent date and time. Okay, so we can use import keyword and the module name, and we can use the functions, classes and variables from that module using the module name and the function in that module, like this. And we can use aliases to give a unique name to our modules. We can use as keyword and the name we want to give to that module, like this. And if we want to just specifically include include some elements from that module, we can use from module name import and the specific things that we want from that module, because this because these all statements import everything from the module into our program. And we can also give aliases to those specific elements that we are importing from our module, like as, using the as operator. And we can import everything from a module using this statement, which is basically just identical to this, where it is, yes, which is uh, identical to this statement. And but there is a catch here, that we don't have to use the module name before using its elements, whether these are uh, classes, functions, or variables, because here, where it is, and yes, here we were using the module name dot its elements to access those elements in our program, but here we can just give the element name and we can use them easily in our program. And also there is another thing, which is an if block. So this is a variable that is a special built-in variable in Python. When our Python file is executed directly, its value is set to the uh, its value is set to this string, which is this string. But if the Python file is imported using the import keyword, its name, its value is set to the name of that module. So this code will only run if uh, the our program or our Python script is being executed directly, not by being imported into another uh, Python script. Okay, we did that. We would submit, and yes, let's do the quiz. What is the dictionary? No, no, no. Yes, this. No, no, no. Keys must be unique. Which of the following constructor can be used to create a dictionary? Dict. Okay. Okay, so there is a catch here, that we use the constructor with no arguments to create an empty list. So this is it. What will be the output to the terminal? We add a 5. It will just print the same again. because it is a set. Which of the matter checks if A is a subset of B? Subset is disjoint. What does the symmetric difference operator do? It returns a new state with elements that are in the first or second but not okay. Unable to module. We use the random. Which of the following model is used for working with regular expressions? RE. Okay, so it's done. Okay, so this is it for today. uh, I want to I want to talk about the certification project. I will not post it on my channel, but I will make another project instead of this, because I want you to make it to use what you learned on this channel and with my journey. So you must build it yourself to get the concepts to be applied to a real project, and so you would be proud to get your certification when you pass all of this by doing it all by all of yourself. So you can come to this channel, you can ask me questions, you can watch my videos to uh, understand things, you can give suggestions to me to improve. So yeah, this is it for today. I will meet you with another project, then we will move on to error handling. So till the next video, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video, and I will see you in the next project. Till then, Allah Hafiz.